Slightly better news, Francis, over to The Guardian. Refugee charities know who is to blame for Liverpool turning out to be a far-right hellhole, so that's encouraging.
Yes. Leaders urged to take a stand after violence outside Knowsley Asylum Hotel. Charities are condemning policies that demonise refugees after Home Secretary accused of victim blaming, and they're blaming Suella Braverman for using words like invasion to talk about the boats coming from over the channel.
Yeah.
And what has actually happened in this particular instance is there was a crowd outside this hotel in Knowsley who were very upset and very angry because they thought that one of the residents in the hotel had propositioned an underage girl. There was footage that had been shared around on Twitter, and this incensed people. And there was
you say they think was the footage discredited?
Yeah, well, the police investigated it and no charges were brought.
OK.
So it was unclear.
That doesn't entirely satisfy me.
OK. Yeah. He's released with no further action. But, I mean...
Yeah. Sounds like he did something.
He did.
He didn't actually,
Yeah, but he can't prove it. So
I think there was also a suggestion, to be fair, that I mean, it was interesting reading this story in the Guardian, of course, where they kind of go, oh, these poor asylum seekers, they live in this hotel and they have to cross a busy road to get to the shops.
That's exactly what I thought.
I mean, I'm like, what? Are you serious?
An A-road?
Yeah, an actual A-road with traffic on it. But also, I mean, and I'm not, this does not justify, violent confrontations with police. But the locals have lost a hotel which had a swimming pool, it had a gym, it had various facilities which they used with their families, and also which was just like a source of revenue and kind of gave them the sense that they lived in a part of the world where people wanted to stay in a hotel instead of, the change in use just creates a change in tone, doesn't it?
Of course, look, I completely agree with you. And I think the thing that we need to remember is people are blaming Suella Braverman, and actually Suella Braverman and the Conservative government are at fault for not dealing with the illegal immigration, for not having an immigration system that works, for not actually dealing with people who come over here illegally and actually having some kind of legal system where there are penalties involved.
And they're years away from finding one. Well,
of course.
Well, they're saying that the Albanian has dropped massively because they put that thing through that now that's technically what's called a white zone country or something like that. Like it's a safe country now, meaning they can just be sent back straight away.
They can go
so
back.
that made a difference, an immediate impact on it.
Well, that's a good story. Maybe there is a beam of light there. But I agree with you anyway, Francis. It's not the rhetoric that's at fault. It's the presence of the situation and the problem in the first place. It's very, very, very patronising the way these charities discuss the issue.